Hello and welcome to part 2 of our Oklahoma adventures for my birthday. We are currently in Pahuska, and so you'll get a little bit of a flashback to what's kind of happened up until now for this part of the video, and then you'll get fast forward to the Mercantile and the lodge tour and dinner. So, enjoy. So, we have gotten off of I-35 and we are now on US 60. We've passed through Tonkawa. We're passing through another little town. Actually, it's not a little town, sorry. We're actually on the outskirts of Ponca City. Want to say a shout out to my aunt and uncle who live in Ponca City. Yeah, little town. Yeah, we're on the outskirts of Ponca City. We're about, according to MapQuest, about 40 minutes away from Pahuska, so that's not too bad. So we're estimated to be there about 3 p.m. So I'm really excited about this. I'm thrilled, actually. So there's not a whole lot of things to show you. You know, it's red dirt, trees. So and water. Sorry, big lake. So not much going on. We're really just kind of driving, chatting. We made a bathroom break. Have to do that every once in a while on a road trip. So I will catch you when we get to Pahuska, I think. We made it to the Mercantile. Now we've just kind of got to find parking because there's a lot of people here. But it's Labor Day weekend, you know, what can you expect? So, lots of things going on downtown, especially for almost 3 o'clock. But I mean, I guess with all the tourism coming in from the Mercantile, it makes sense for everything to still be open. The Bucking Flamingo.
Park down here in front of this one at 200 East Main.
Are you sure?
Huh? Yeah, as long as I park beyond. There's lines here.
Oh, yeah, it does look like those lines. It's just really hard to see them. We're parked! So excited. We're in Pahuska, and we're parked. And we actually didn't do too bad. We're maybe like a block away from the Mercantile. There's so many cars. Like I said, it is Labor Day weekend, so a lot of people are out doing things. I'm super excited. I've wanted to come here for a while. So happy birthday to me. Let's kind of I'll show you what's kind of around. All right. Looks like over here there's some metal art at the Bucking Flamingo. I love that name. Very cute. Okay, something really cool happened while we were in the Mercantile. We were in there a really short time. We went in to go get the ticket for the lodge tour. And Lad was in there doing like kind of a meet and greet and taking pictures. So I did get a picture taken with him. Sam didn't, he was a photographer. But I'll insert that picture now. Really cool experience. He was really nice and really, you know, which I told him we were there for my birthday. He said to make sure that we got on the list for dinner, and right now we have a 4-hour wait for dinner, which is fine. That gives us plenty of time to go do the lodge tour. And then they did say that there's like open bars, like bar stool seating, so when we get back we might go ahead and have it switch to that, so that maybe we can get a little bit done with dinner a little bit earlier. So, oh, that was so cool. Sam just kind of was like looking at me like, do you not notice who's standing like right there? And I'm like, oh, that's what this line of people is for. So, it was fun. So now we're headed out back to the truck and going to go do the lodge tour. now on the road to the lodge, and literally we are on the ranch. We passed a cattle guard, so there's no fencing over in this area. We're passing through dust because it's a county road on gravel. I'm super excited. Guys, if you ever have a chance to come out here, it is really neat. Make sure if you're planning to eat, call ahead, make a reservation, because we have a 4-hour wait if we decide that we want to wait on that reservation. I don't know if we're going to end up doing that or not. It would put us home really late.
I was expecting that.
Apparently Sam says he was expecting to be home late anyways, so I guess we'll probably end up eating. Have to wait and see. So I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm so excited. I sound like an idiot, I know, but I'm really excited. I've wanted to do this for, like, since it opened, and I'm just ecstatic. There's a vehicle ahead of us, and I'll turn the phone on in a second, that is just, like, I don't know if it's a farm truck or if it's someone else going to the lodge. Here, I'll show you. Oh, the dust settled. I think it's someone else going to the lodge. So, here's another cattle guarder going across.
And take us back out.
And it takes us back.
Now we have fencing on this one.
And now we have fencing on both sides again. And so now we're going down the hill, and I'm pretty sure...
You know, if we turn that way, you'd be on top of the lodge.
Sam cannot turn left, otherwise we'd be on top of the lodge. Not a good thing. Alright, I'm going to get off here now so Sam can concentrate. This is so cool. I'm in the Drummond Lodge. It's really crazy. There's not a ton of people down here. Many people are kind of just hanging out and relaxing. A lot of people are outside, you know, enjoying the weather and the view. I have been taking some pictures, so I will make sure to insert those. Yeah. Okay, so I totally thought going to the lodge was just awesome. It was so, I mean, you see it in the show, and there's no words. I was speechless the whole time we were there. What did you think, dear? Because I can't talk.
Well, the view outside was immaculate, you know, I mean, wide open country as far as I could see without, you know, everything being...
Right. There was literally no cars, and I mean, the only cars that were there were like people who were visiting. Yeah, in the parking lot for the lodge. Okay, that is something else to really note. It is out in the middle of the country. And when they built this lodge, it's not like they built it for tourism. So the parking that's there is like the parking they planned for family. So there's maybe 20 cars
something like that
can fit in the parking right up to the lodge. But then you literally are going down a massive hill, and then you're got a steep curve, and like literally we were parked along this curve. So make sure that you plan for that when you're going out to the lodge. You go in and you go right into the kitchen, just like you see happen, on the show, and you get to look through like the bedrooms and things. And you saw all the videos or all the photos that I posted or added into the video there. It's not someone there guiding you through the lodge. You can take as much or as little time as you want, and it's all open for you to see. It really was just a really cool thing to be able to do. Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, let's continue. Wow, that was amazing. I think that's the only way I can actually describe it. It was really okay. So pretty much everything is open for you to look at. There's nothing off limits. All the bedrooms and stuff, like, I'm gonna guess that they used, like, on a normal cases they would be for like family. Sorry, the dinging in the background was Sam didn't have a seatbelt on. Like family and stuff. But then when the production crew is there, I'm like 99% certain that's probably where they stay. We even got to see some of like Ree's clothes for upcoming episodes, and like the room that she uses to get ready and stuff. And I took pictures of everything. And for the most part, like, I have no one else in my photos. There was a lot of people there, but I mean maybe 20 or 30, at tops. And yeah, everyone pretty well stayed out of everyone else's picture. I mean, it was a lot of adults. So there weren't like a whole lot of kids running around. So it was a really pleasant experience. So I would totally recommend going, to get a lodge tour. You'll need to check the Mercantile website, which I will link their website down below. And then you'll need to click on lodge tours, and it will tell you the days when they are giving lodge tours. I'm assuming that because a new season of Ree's show, they're going to start filming. Yeah, the lodge is going to be off limits because they're going to be busy. So, just kind of, if you're planning to come out and you're wanting to check out the lodge, make sure and check that out. That way you're not disappointed, or your child isn't disappointed that they didn't get to go see the lodge. And now what I will do is I will, cattle guard. I will insert the photos that I took right now. So Sam.
Yes.
Are you ready to talk about last night's dinner?
Sure.
Okay, so I ordered the half-size chicken fried steak.
And I had the full order chicken parmesan over al dente spaghetti.
And so we both received a salad before our meal, and I had ranch dressing, and you had
oil and balsamic vinegar.
I will say that I really preferred how they brought Sam's dressing out over mine. Sam got his dressing in little bowls like they bring your dressing out in, but mine was already on the salad, and it was literally swimming in ranch dressing. And I'm a person that likes ranch dressing, and I thought it was too much. I mean, you saw it.
You had ranch soup.
Yeah, I literally had ranch soup at the bottom of my salad. And I mean, for some people that's probably not a bad thing, but I'm trying to watch my calories, and salad, I wasn't expecting that much salad dressing. So probably next time, I would ask for my ranch on the side. And so if you want to be able to control how much dressing you have, I would definitely make sure to ask for dressing on the side. We ordered queso and chips for an appetizer.
Best queso ever.
It was awesome. I think we would have fought over the bowl. If that's all we ordered, we would have ended up fighting over it. It was amazing. And they squeezed just a little bit of lime juice on the chips, and it changed the flavor of tortilla chips. I'm definitely going to have to do that from now on.
And it's nothing like the Tostitos hint of lime. Those are,
Yeah, Tostitos, sorry, but the hint of lime chips are really gross. These were absolutely perfect the way they did it. So like I said, I had the half order of chicken fried steak, and it was half of a chicken fried steak, and they used ribeye steak, and it had mashed potatoes and gravy. The mashed potatoes and gravy actually were a little cold, which wasn't real great. The chicken fried steak didn't really have a whole lot of flavor. It was like they needed to add some salt and pepper to it. What did you think? I
thought it was pretty standard. Cheddar's, if you have a Cheddar's near you, has a lot better chicken fried steak with their cornflake coating than what this did.
And then you had the chicken parm.
Chicken parmesan.
What'd you think?
It was fairly decent. It was nice that it was a whole chicken breast as opposed to some places where you go and get a processed patty that's just, ugh.
I had a bite of his, and it was really good. I really liked it. It actually had 2 chicken breasts for a full serving, and so really, if we were to win, and I don't think it's an if, I think it's a win. Don't you think, dear?
I would think so.
I think when we go back, the serving sizes for a full plate of something is really big, and we didn't realize this. So we probably would share a full size of something, especially like the chicken parm that has 2 chicken breasts on it, and it was plenty of pasta. And we did take pictures inside the restaurant. It was really loud inside, so we chose not to try to video. But I do have photos of everything. Oh, we were so full afterwards. We had to walk around. What did you think about Charlie's ice cream?
It's great traditional ice cream. I just had the old-fashioned vanilla, but it was literally what you would think of on a hot summer day if you were out cranking it on your front porch.
And I had the specialty Rocky Road with hot fudge. And I will tell you, it's not like going to Braum's or Dairy Queen where here's a little bit of hot fudge. I got to the end of the ice cream, and there was probably that much hot fudge sitting in the bottom of my bowl. I'm typically a messy ice cream eater, so I went with a bowl as opposed to Sam, who went with a cone. And I tasted the vanilla, and it was like, sometimes you go, oh, it's vanilla, it tastes plain like vanilla. This was fantastic. You didn't try the Rocky Road, though.
No, I'm not a Rocky Road person.
Sam isn't a real big chocolate person. I wonder sometimes about us. What overall did you think of the meal?
Overall, it was a fairly decent meal. It was more than you expected as far as quantity, and quality was on pace with a halfway decent restaurant.
Our total was a little over $50. And we tipped about $10. So we paid about $65 for dinner. But we ended up I brought half of chicken fried steak home. We brought home probably
one full chicken breast.
One full chicken breast from the chicken parm. We also were served, I forgot about this, we got biscuits and jam, and we ended up bringing both biscuits and the jam home. The
biscuits were really crumbly this morning. They were real break apart last night when I was trying to package them up too. So, I mean, if you like the crumbly, then great. If you prefer something that holds together a little better, it may not be the biscuit for you.
And they don't have traditional, like, here's a styrofoam container for carry home. It is little paper boxes that have the wax coating inside. So it's really hard to package, like, your leftovers to go, I thought. But I mean, it is a little more eco-friendly, so that we did appreciate. That's it for our food review. And I will now insert photos of dinner. the road for about an hour. Something like that. Headed home. It is about 7:30, and we decided to take 77. We went from Pahuska to Ponca City, and Ponca City we jumped onto 77, and we're taking that north. That'll run us up through Newkirk, which we are currently driving through now. It'll take us up to the state line, up through Winfield, up through El Dorado, and then we will hit Marion and take a left and go on home. We're about maybe 3 hours away from home, so we'll get in about 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's been a really great day so far. I didn't video inside of the Mercantile when we went in for dinner because it was super loud and there was so many people that it would have been nearly impossible for you to hear us, or for us to hear. It was hard to hear each other. It was a good thing we were eating because we really couldn't hear each other. But I did take photos of all of the food, and Sam and I will do a food review for you when we get home. Maybe this will probably be a 2-day kind of compilation of videos. So we are out of Newkirk. We are headed home. I think we're both ready for bed, but I'm going to try to stay awake as long as possible to help keep Sam awake because I know he's tired. I at least got to nap on the way down. Sam has not gotten to nap at all. So I'm going to jump off here and just kind of spend some time chatting with Sam. We got some stuff we were talking about from the day, and we'll catch up later. So I'm sorry that it seems a little like chopped up with inserts from our thoughts and then videos back from yesterday or when we were on the trip. But I really wanted to be able to inject some comments like afterwards that it was hard to do in the truck and moving, especially to be able to get Sam's thoughts and stuff. And overall, if you want a great day trip somewhere, definitely make sure to look into going to Pahuska. There were several things that we didn't do. There's a cowboy museum that was closing, and there's other things. I think there's a tour that you can take, and it takes you different places. And there was a horse ride that we saw from our view at the Mercantile to eat that we didn't end up finding. So, and I think that was part of another tour there in Pahuska. So really, you could make a full day out of going. You could eat and shop and go to museums and wander around and do other things. So overall, it was a really great ending to the day. And with that, we're going to say bye, and we'll see you in the theme park.